Hey, Powerhouse, I know you've got a lot going on, and as your business continues to grow, you're going to have even more opportunities coming your way. But here's the thing, it's not about saying yes to everything, it's about saying yes to the right things. So today, we're going to talk about the power of focus and how you can use it to grow your business more efficiently. I'll help you learn to prioritize the things that will drive your growth and how to say no to the things that are holding you back. Hey, amazing visionaries. This is the Fuel Your Fantabulousness podcast, and I'm Tanya. All right, super excited about today's episode. It's all about focus. If you're anything like me, your business is really growing and opportunities are flowing in, and your to-do list, it feels endless. But let me talk to you. Just because opportunities are coming your way doesn't mean they're all the right ones for you. So today we're going to talk about how to filter, through the noise, say yes to the things that truly align with your goals, and really focus on what will actually move the needle in your business and get you moving forward and growing more. All right. So why is focus really like the key to sustainable growth? And it's within that, right? You got to focus for it to be sustainable. As your business grows, more opportunities, they feel so exciting, right? But then they also feel overwhelming at times. But growth doesn't mean doing everything, okay, or responding to everything. In fact, one of the most powerful strategies for sustaining your growth is learning to focus on the things that will truly move the needle for you, right? That will actually help you grow exponentially, not just in the moment, but to continue to grow. So, whether it's a new project, a partnership, or even like a client inquiry, you need to assess every opportunity against your long-term goals, right? Ask yourself, will this bring me closer to my vision? And I say this because there really is a danger in saying yes to everything. When you say yes to too many things, that can actually dilute your impact and spread your energy too thin. And you know, you felt this before, right? As you were growing your business in the beginning, as you were starting it, right? Like, have you ever felt like you're busy all day, but not making real progress? Well, that's because focus is being pulled in too many directions. When we chase everything, we sometimes lose sight of what's most important. And believe you me, I've been there and I have to catch myself all the time. It's that overcommitting, saying yes to clients, and especially saying yes to clients who don't align, and then taking on projects that really drained my time and energy. Yes, I could do it. Yes, I knew I would be helpful and make some impact. But what happened was I didn't make true and full impact. And then it just left me feeling exhausted, just overwhelmed, frustrated, angry, even. So, what I learned is that the only way to truly grow is to protect your time and energy like the valuable resources they are. Yes, I know it's very hard to say no, especially if there's money involved, right? Sometimes you're like, well, all right, this is going to be a problem, but this is, revenue, this is money. And sometimes we falsely think that that money is what is going to move our businesses forward, right? But you got to learn to say no, even when it's hard. And I will tell you, one of the hardest lessons I had to learn was that saying no isn't a bad thing. It's a strategic thing. You're not rejecting opportunities and you're not being difficult, okay? You're simply prioritizing what's best for you and your business because saying no allows you to say a resounding yes to the things that actually align with your goals and values. And remember, every yes is a commitment of your time, your energy, and your resources. So you need to make sure it's something that deserves your commitment. Money does not trump energy, okay? And livelihood and health. Always remember that. All right. So, telling you, figure out what to say yes and no to, right? But how do you really identify what deserves a yes? So, how do you figure out what you should say yes to? Well, this is, again, I offer insights on what I do. So, this is a little bit of my personal checklist, all right? This is what I think of, or I literally have a checklist for this, but these are the points on my checklist. All right. One, does this opportunity align with my business goals? Like, yes, again, it's something you may be able to do. And yes, it may bring in revenue, but is it something that may stop me from doing more, giving more, growing, or what I actually should be doing in my zone of genius? Again, I always talk about like websites, or what was another thing I used to do for people? You could see I try to block all of this out. I'm like, try to not remember what I could do so that if somebody asks me that I say yes to. But doing websites. So basically, let me tell you, some people will have you put their whole business together if you let them, when you're trying to coach them into doing what they should, or you're like, okay, here's an example. They'll get you good, right? They'll say, okay, this example, can you be a little clearer? I don't understand. Don't fall into that trap. I'm good for that one. So I know better now, so don't even try it with me. But if you're like how I was, don't fall into the example trap. Just say, let me explain it again the way I said it. All right. One of those. I said what I said. Anyway, before I go into examples, then, since I like to give little side notes, let me go down my checklist and then I'll come back up and say some more. So, number one, does this opportunity align with my business goals? Two, does it help me reach my next level? Three, is it in line with my values? And four, do I have the time and energy to dedicate to this fully? And if it's a yes to all of those, then I'm like, yes, go for it. But if something feels off or it doesn't contribute, to my growth, then I know it's okay to pass. And that's what I want to tell you. If it's not a yes to all of those, then no, you have to say, sounds good, but it's not going to be good. So if something to you feels off or doesn't contribute to your growth, then know that it's okay to pass. There will always be better opportunities that are a better fit. Okay. All right. So let's talk about why focus isn't just saying no. So it's more than just saying no to things. All right. It's really about making intentional choices about where you're putting your energy. All right. When you focus on fewer, more impactful tasks and projects, you're going to see bigger results. For example, let me think, instead of spreading yourself thin over like a dozen marketing strategies, trying to be on every social thing, trying to do ads, do podcasts, do YouTube, um, just do everything, right? Put out a whole bunch of stuff. You should focus on one or two that really work for your business. Okay. So some of that is more helpful than all of that. Okay. So you figure out what's really going to move the needle right now, today, which one or two will really, really work for your business and create growth. Okay. So you want to dive deeper into those and then refine them and then watch those grow and then possibly, add on later. But for sure, Just work within those, refine them, and watch them grow. And that's the same you should be thinking about when it comes to client relationships and product development. Okay. Always remember quality over quantity is the key to success, the name of the game, whatever you want to say, just know quality over quantity. Okay. So, pep talk, wrapping up. Know that the power of focus is truly, truly, truly that catalyst, that secret weapon. Here we go again with all of those buzzwords, but you know what I'm talking about. It's that thing to growing your business with intention. Saying yes to the right things and no to distractions. It isn't easy, but it's necessary if you want to reach your next level. And I challenge you to take a look at your current commitments and ask yourself, are these helping me grow? Because if not, maybe it's time to start saying no with confidence. Okay. As always, I'm cheering for you every step of the way. I want you to keep focusing on what matters most, and you're going to see the results. All right. Wishing you optimal success and health. I do want to remind you to join my newsletter. This is where I share tips like this all the time. It's your go-to resource for like business growth strategies, legal protection tips, and wellness insights to help you thrive. All right. So if you want more of this kind of content, then I want you to head over to my website, tanyafisher.com, and sign up for my newsletter. You'll also see other resources as well, including information on my new membership, and that is the CYA Cafe. All right. Again, wishing you the best. Make sure you focus on focusing and treat yourself well. Take care. We'll chat soon.